Hello, FBC Salinas. This is Pastor John coming to you with another edition of the Midweek Refresher video, where I desire to do two things. Number one, provide you information, and number two, provide you inspiration in the middle of your week. Certainly hope your week is going well, and if not, may this video serve as a great reminder that our God is with us, that He will not fail us, and that He will walk with us through whatever comes our way. All right, so hey, a number of informational things to go over with you. The first is that this Saturday, May 20th, we get to go to Chinatown again and interact with the people there and serve them a meal. We meet here at the church at 3:10. We will then carpool down to Chinatown, serve this wonderful meal that we get to create, and then interact with the people while we're there. This ministry has been a blast to be a part of, and it's been really great for us to make connections with people there, and we're grateful for that. And so anyway, want to invite you to participate with us this Saturday at 3:10. We meet here, then we carpool and go for it from there. So it'll be a great time. Hope you can join us. All right. Second announcement is that next Monday, May 22nd at 10 a.m., we are having Roger Masonev's Celebration of Life service. And so I want you to mark your calendars for this great service that we get to have, reflecting on Roger's life, as well as celebrating the fact that Jesus Christ impacted his life in such a way that he was an absolute joy to be around all the time. And so that's this Monday at 10 a.m. here in the sanctuary, and hope you can join us to celebrate Roger Masonev's life. So that's this Monday, all right? Next announcement is that a week from this Saturday, which is May 27th, we are having a spring cleaning day here at the church. There are a number of little projects, and some not so little, projects that we would love to have done here at the church to help us spruce up the property here, as well as an opportunity for us to get to interact with one another and serve alongside one another. So that goes from 9 a.m. to noon on May 27th. Hope you can join us for that. And then on May 28th is the Sunday before Memorial Day, and as is our tradition here, we are having a picnic after worship. It will happen out in the back lawn, and hope you can join us for that. We'll provide hot dogs, hamburgers, buns, condiments, the plates, the utensils, bottle of water. It'll be a great time, but you, yes, you, get to bring side dishes to share, dessert to share, whatever, but we would love to have all of us, as many of us as possible, to get together and have some great fellowship with one another. We're going to be having cornhole available, as well as there's this 9-square game, and it sounds strange, but those of us that have played it before, it is an absolute blast. So we'll have that set up as well. So not only will we be eating, but some of us will be playing around with different activities. That'd be great, as well as simply sitting and enjoying fellowship with one another. So that's on May 28th. So those are pretty much the announcements. So Chinatown this Saturday, 3:10 p.m. Monday is Roger Masonev's Celebration of Life service at 10 a.m. Then on Saturday, May 27th, is the church spring cleaning day. That goes from 9 a.m. to noon. And then on May 28th is our Memorial Day picnic out on the back lawn. You bring side dishes and or desserts to share. That would be great. All right, so hey, let's take a look. We're going to take a little tangent here this week, and I do this periodically. Sometimes I talk about the passage that's going to be presented on Sunday. Today I'm taking a little bit of a different route, and we're going to take a look at this great psalm. It's Psalm 26. Listen to these words. Vindicate me, Yahweh, for I have led a blameless life. I've trusted in Yahweh and have not faltered. Test me, Yahweh, and try me. Examine my heart and my mind, for I have always been mindful of your unfailing love and have lived in reliance on your faithfulness. What a powerful introduction that David, the psalmist, makes here, saying the following, that he has trusted in Yahweh and has not faltered. He's led a blameless life. And you sit there and think, how is that possible? How is it possible that David could make these types of words? Well, here's where it comes down to. What it comes down to is this, is that he can make those comments because of verse 3. Listen to this. I have always been mindful of your unfailing love and have lived in reliance, notice this, on your faithfulness. David was able to say, I have lived a blameless life, not because his life was blameless, but because the one in whom he placed his trust made him blameless. Let that sink in. David made a whole lot of mistakes. We know that. You make mistakes, I make mistakes. And we're not going to downplay those mistakes. And I don't think David downplays those mistakes. But what his conclusion is in verse 3 is this, is I have been mindful of your unfailing love. God's love never fails. God's love is able to reach into those mistakes that we make, that sinfulness, those sinful things that we do. He's able to reach into those and say, yeah, there are going to be some consequences here, but I want you to know I still love you, and I'm going to work and walk with you through the consequences of those things. And then this other line is really great. I have lived in reliance, notice this, I have lived in reliance on your faithfulness. Notice he doesn't say, I've lived on reliance on my faithfulness. He understood this, that he could live on God's faithful, unfailing love to him. So often we put pressure on ourselves, don't we? That we have to do this and we have to do that and we must be faithful here and we must be faithful there. Those are all decent things, but yet you know this and I know this. We fall, we falter, we struggle, we stumble, we do things we ought not do, and then we end up not doing things that we should do. We are a mess oftentimes, aren't we? But if we're going to look at all that we do and forget that his love never fails, and forget that it's his faithfulness that we rely on, not ours, we can get ourselves into a whole lot of trouble. It's my prayer as we continue through 2023 that we would be mindful that God's love never fails and that it's his faithfulness that we rely on. His faithfulness to carry us through every single experience that we have in life. I hope you find some comfort in those words. I hope also you find that God's love truly never fails and that he is faithful all the time. May God bless you. May he continue to remind you of his unfailing love and his faithfulness to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy this week. God bless. I love you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.